You're now listening to the Z-Listers podcast with Brady, Neil, and AJP.
Me off instead.
Do something with this. I don't know what I'm saying. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Z-Listers podcast. My name is AJP. Next to me is my beautiful co-host, Brady, Neil. And we're rocking, baby.
Yeah,
Back at it again. We got kicked out 2 episodes ago. Audio only. We actually did that episode from Guantanamo Bay. We broke out. Last week, we had Tasha B on the podcast. Shout out to Tasha B. I think that was a great episode. Mm-hmm. There was a few cuts, somebody pointed out to me, that seem a little weird in the conversation, but there were things that needed to be cut out for
legal reasons.
Not even legal reasons, but like it was too juicy. Let me just
reasons.
Let me just say it how it is. It was too juicy.
Yeah. Also, speaking of juicy, I had to take a leak in the middle of it, and my cock is juicy.
I text you today that we are running on limited time.
Oh, sorry.
We have to behave.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You'll fix it later.
Yeah, no,
So that doesn't really affect our time
It's
now.
Friday, so I have time. When we do Sundays, dude, I'm like, I know you don't know SpongeBob, but I'm like when he dumped everything in his brain except fine dining and breathing.
Yeah.
And they're like burning all the files.
Yeah.
That's me like rushing around to get a podcast done.
I love this whole world that you have that I have no cachet in.
Yeah, dude, I love my world. I just make stuff up and tell it to myself.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Can you not tell me the quick check thing that you told me before? I feel like it's funny. I don't know. I feel like you could tell it.
Okay, yeah. Well, not the second one. I did tell you 2 quick check things. I will tell you the first one.
Okay.
I think it's the one you want me to tell.
Yeah.
I was just in Quick Check, okay? And you know something? I'm a Quick Check guy now. Wawa?
What?
For the birds.
Why?
You got a bird on your logo? That's what you're for. Don't like you. I don't care if you have pizza after 4. Shut up. If you go into... Now, yes. Have you had it?
Yeah, I was offered a free sample. It wasn't terrible. I mean, it's not like pizza like New Jersey
Above
pizza.
7-Eleven?
I would say so, probably. Yeah. Granted, I haven't had 7-Eleven pizza since high school.
That makes me feel bad.
I know. We used to have it like literally every day.
Not because it makes me miss our memories, which it does, but because like I had one 2 days ago. That's why it makes me feel bad. Okay, so we're above 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
Domino's.
It might be up there. I don't know. I had a tiny sliver like 4 months ago.
Is it like that's just not in the burgers too?
That I can't imagine.
I draw the line.
Yeah.
I'll try the pizza maybe if it's somewhere and I happen to be in the same place, but to purposely because I'm thinking about being on my couch watching TV with Danielle, and we're like, "What do you want to do for dinner?" If either one of us said Wawa pizza, the other one should throw that person off the balcony. Because not just because the New Jersey pizza thing, but just like get your life together. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
So you really put it up there like with Pizza Hut, Domino's?
Do you
like Pizza Hut?
I haven't had Pizza Hut also since I was like a child.
Dude, I put it above Domino's, and I know like that's a pretty bad take. Yeah. And I'm also in the minority of people that prefer Pizza Hut over Domino's. But Pizza Hut just feels better because they're both going to do the same thing to my insides. Explode it.
Yeah. No, as a kid, like I loved Pizza Hut. Yeah. It was my favorite by far.
Oh,
but especially you remember like I feel like nobody does this anymore, but remember going to Pizza Hut in person?
Oh, yeah. Did you have one that was like old looking with the chandeliers and
I think
stuff?
so, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's the best. Dude, now they're like law offices, dude. What happened to Pizza Hut? I don't like it. They did change.
My girlfriend always gives me shit because like whenever we're talking like on the subject of like, oh, what should we get to eat? Especially if we have like lots of people, like if we're doing like a game night or something like that, I'm always like, Domino's? And she's never had Domino's and she always shuts it down and shits on me.
She's never had Domino's?
She's like, we live in New Jersey. Like, there's so much good pizza. I'm like, yeah, but it's not the same. Like,
okay,
it's its own thing.
1,000,000% it's its own thing. And it's like a version of a thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be blasphemous.
Okay.
But I like Jersey Mike's.
Oh, I love Jersey Mike's.
But there's so many better delis and sub places to go.
Sure.
like Subs and pizza, that's like New Jersey, and there's like local places that do it so much better than any chain.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like a BLT from Jersey Mike.
The fucking
Mike's Way? Do you get it Mike's Way?
Club Sub Mike's Way? Forget about it.
And you're not
Get
even
the
a
fuck
member.
out of town.
How do they let you get one, dude? That's insane.
She makes that joke all the time.
Does she?
She loves that.
Oh wow, that's great. I love her. She's the best.
Oh, stop
that's great.
it.
But how the hell did we even get here?
We're talking about Domino's?
Yeah, but before that, we were talking about something else. Oh, the Quick Check story.
Okay, yeah.
So I run into Quick Check to get to fuel my addiction here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
just for those watching / listening, it's 6:56 p.m. and he showed up with 2 of those.
yeah, this isn't the last one I'm gonna have tonight.
Still crazy.
It's party time, baby. It's the freaking weekend. And I walk in, and there's 2 kids kind of blocking the aisle to the fridges, and they're staring at the slushies or the Slurpees, whatever they're called there. And the one kid is like, they had to be like 13 or whatever.
Yeah.
No older than 13. And the one's like, I have $4 and you have 2. And if they're like typical kid shit. Like I remember being a kid like, oh, do I have enough for this? And then you forget about tax and you're like, look like a fool. But they're like blocking the aisle. So I like walked by one, and the one of the kids was holding a bag of chips, and I like brushed against the chips. So now like I go over to the fridges, and like I can't really confirm this because it was out of the corner of my eye, but like one kid kind of like ran towards me, like tried to like charge at me. So I opened the fridge door and I like look, and I'm like, you good? And he didn't say anything. So I get the Red Bull and I walk by, and then as I'm walking away, I could hear him say something. Like I couldn't make it out, but I know they were like saying some shit,
like racial slurs.
Probably, dude.
Fucking
I mean, they were both
Pollock.
white kids, and yeah, you know, but they probably sensed it, and they definitely said Pollock for sure. So I go up, and they have self-checkout there, so I'm doing the self-checkout, and there's a guy behind the counter, because there always is, and there's, you know, if you need cigarettes and stuff, you can't go to the self-checkout.
Right.
So he's standing there and, you know, whatever, and I'm doing a self-checkout, and then on my way out, I said, you might want to watch those kids back there. They're stealing. And I walked out with a shit-eating grin on my face. He got over a little loudspeaker. Dude, it was incredible. You're not going to... Dude, you know something? I always say to people, like, in my life, like, I don't feel like an adult. Like, I forget that, like, oh, damn, like, I'm the adult. You know? Like, I'm a grown-up. When I moved to where we went to school, I played football. I was a sophomore. Obviously, you play with every grade.
Yeah.
The seniors felt like they were massive to me, like they were giants.
Yeah.
Right? Then when I was a senior, I didn't play football, but I never felt like I got to their size.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell another story because, dude, I'm fired up right now. When I played football as a kid, I was a lineman. Right? I blocked. Like I wanted the ball. I wanted to score. I want to be cool. You know.
Yeah.
So when I moved and I played football, I told the coach that I was a tight end.
Yeah.
Right? Because I can't say I'm the quarterback. I can't fucking throw. And I can't say I'm a running back. I'm not fast.
Yeah.
I'm not a receiver either, but I'm like, okay, I can block. So how can I use this? I don't want to be a fullback because they don't get the ball. They just they have to block for the running back. So I'm like, I'm a tight end. I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
And I know routes. I can run the routes. I'm not fast, but, you know, whatever. And so he's like, oh, this is great. So he puts me, we're doing drills, and I line up, and he tells me to run I don't even know what he told me to run, but I run the route, and the quarterback was a senior. I'll bleep his name, but do you remember?
No.
Okay. So I run the route, and right as I cut to turn to look back, the ball was like right there.
Yeah.
So I put my hands up, and it hit me right in the chest. It like knocked the wind out of me. Like he wasn't that great of a quarterback, but had been like the starting quarterback for 3 years, going on 4 years now.
Yeah.
Dude, it hit me so hard, and I was just like, I'm a lineman. And I just like waddled off to the side. I was like, I got busted. Literally in the first 13 minutes of practice, I was busted. But yeah. But now I forget that I'm grown up, and I was just like, these kids, you fucking punk kid, you're gonna fucking like think you're like a tough guy because you're in my way.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I hope you're in jail.
Yeah.
I hope your mom and dad had to pick you up. You fuck. Or I hope you got your PlayStation taken. Oh, dude, I hope they're on spring break and they got their PlayStation taken away for the whole time. Oh, no Fortnite for you, fuckface. Dude, I'll beef with anybody.
You wanted to say a different word starting with an F.
Dude, I'll beef with anybody, dude. One day I'm gonna get curb stomped. Until then, dude, I'm a menace.
Which is funny because you look like a guy who would do curb stomping.
Don't say that. My hair is long under this hat right now. Do not say that. That is not right, Brady. I do not like
you're
that.
the one with the poster of Edward Norton on your wall.
That is crazy, dude. I cannot, dude. One of these days, dude. Subpoena. Dude, and it's not, dude, slander and libel. Not liable. I learned my lesson. Fool me once, shame on me.
Good boy. You deserve a treat. Slurp that Red Bull.
So good.
This podcast is not sponsored by Red Bull.
But I wish it was. I found the key to enlightenment, dude.
Oh, yeah. Ashwagandha?
Mixed with St. John's wort. Oh, dude. I can't even, I don't even have words.
Like right now? How do you feel?
Not because it's Easter weekend. That's not why I'm saying this. It just happens to line up.
Yeah.
Resurrected.
Aw.
Dude, I'm great, dude. Nothing can stop me. Like I said, I'll probably get curb stomped one day.
Yeah.
Until that happens, dude, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. Dude, it's unbelievable.
Get your...
I gotta cut all that, dude.
Why?
Don't be saying that type of stuff, dude.
Why?
Because I'm gonna. Oh, man.
Twins.
Hell yeah. So how are you? And don't tell me anything sad because I don't want to hear that type of stuff.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
You said you were doing good when you got here.
Yeah.
Usually you're saying, "Oh, dude, I don't
What
want
do I
to
say?
I don't
Tell
want,
'em.
I don't want to do this every Friday, but I feel like Friday might be the key because like and I get it. Like we're both kind of like in a slump on hump day Wednesdays.
Yeah.
It works out for our schedules and we end up getting there.
Yeah.
But dude, now?
Yeah.
How many minutes in? I don't care to look. 16 maybe? We're ripping, dude. I'm on fire, dude.
I do want to say about the ashwagandha, like, be careful, because I read like 3 Reddit comments today that said like the withdrawals are like just hit the shit out of the mic. The withdrawals are like as bad as heroin or something. I don't know if that's true.
Well, got to do heroin to find out. Ashwagandha and heroin,
dude,
might be next level.
So your street cred is off the charts. You say heroin instead of heroin.
Come on, dude. I'm outside.
You're a real ass, dude.
Dude,
that's awesome.
Dude, I tell people at work all the time. I'm like, I'm outside. Like, I don't know what you want me to say, dude. I used to say I'm in these streets. Now I just say I'm outside.
Yeah,
because I'm on a cul-de-sac. So
man, you're legit.
I try, dude.
Grove Street.
Home.
At least it was before I fucked everything.
At least it was till I took ashwagandha. But how are you? How are you? I feel like I'm dominating
I'm doing great.
here.
I told you something before the podcast that I'm not going to repeat on here, but
that made me so happy, dude.
Yeah,
I feel like I did through you.
I'm having a good day.
That's incredible.
Probably going to get like some. I texted my girlfriend. We're trying to decide on dinner. We're either going to get
Domino's.
What? No, I wish. I wish you would just let. Here's the thing. I don't mean to digress too much, but like the other thing about Domino's is it's like relatively cheap.
Yeah.
You know, so like it used to be if I had a couple friends together and we were doing like a movie night, we get Domino's and like not spend a lot of money and we just fucking pig out.
Dude, that's incredible.
Shit our brains out together.
That's incredible. Dude. When we have an office, sorry to interrupt you, but when we have an office, I want toilets right across from each other.
Oh.
Dude, that'd be so cool, dude.
I want them like basically touching so we can hold hands.
No, that's too much.
Okay.
That's too much.
All right. Then I found the line and I crossed it. I'm sorry.
Well,
I need to learn boundaries.
It's okay.
Tonight we're either going to get Mexican food or we're going to get this place.
Oh, is that the place you were looking at
that
before?
has hot dogs.
Oh. Oh. You were telling me you were looking at a Colombian place.
Oh, no, I was looking at a Cambodian place.
Sorry.
That's okay. Similar names. And but it's funny because I've discovered this phenomenon where if you're looking at places on Yelp and you're looking at like they'll have pictures of the menu, but the pictures themselves are like years old.
Yeah.
And you'll look at the prices and you're like, wow, that's like pretty reasonable. But then you go to like the website with the updated prices and you're like, oh, inflation's a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to fucking pay that.
So you have the Yelp app?
Yeah, because
you need it, right? It forces it.
If you want to use Apple Maps, you have to have Yelp.
It's
okay. Stupid.
I'm so glad you're on the same page with me here because I look, Apple. If you have a problem with Apple Maps, you're the problem.
Why?
People hate on Apple Maps. They're like, oh, it sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Google Maps sucks. Google Maps on the phone sucks.
Okay.
Dude, I'm so ready to go. My brain's working faster than my mouth.
I'm worried about your neurons.
Google Map. I'm gonna do it And I'm gonna do it in half speed and then put it in normal speed. Google Maps on desktop. Can. Oh, dude, that was
Close.
so close. Google Maps on desktop is like okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But on the phone, horrible. But yeah, dude, you find a place on there, you'll click it, you get the hours, then you'll be like, Yelp. And they tease you, dude.
Yeah.
They tease you. They'll give you 3 reviews and then you scroll. And then, Yelp, your website. Let me go to it. Why do I need your app? I don't want it. Do you have to make an account?
I don't think so.
So you just have to have the app?
Yeah. It's so funny because so what happens for those that don't know is like you'll be looking through Apple Maps, you'll be looking at the restaurant, and it'll have like a little preview. There's a couple pictures you can see, but then if you want to like look at, I think maybe if you want to look at reviews, you have to have Yelp, or if you want to look at all the pictures, you have to have Yelp. It's like there's already some on there. Just let me see them all.
Apple, buy Yelp and incorporate it into the phones.
I think they did buy Yelp. I think that's why you have to have it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like, why is it not just built into the app? Anyway, it's all fucked.
Let's see.
I'm not doing good.
What? You just said you were great.
It's because of the Yelp thing. You brought me down.
I'm sorry.
I was doing great before.
Did you
now
know-
you reminded me.
Did you know that Amazon bought MGM Studios?
I did know that because
Pretty crazy.
now they own James Bond.
Yeah, Amazon MGM Studios.
Very cool.
That's crazy.
Well, it's actually not cool. It's actually like terrifying.
You could just buy stuff, dude. Like companies you could just buy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Amazon's a literal $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
Like one of the
Few, right? There's
Yeah.
like a handful that
Yeah,
we know of.
yeah, it's
Cartel
like-
is probably $1 trillion company. Cartel?
maybe, I don't know.
Definitely.
That seems like a lot. You think $1 trillion?
For sure. Dude, Pablo Escobar lost millions to feed his rats.
Yeah.
Or because the rats ate it or something.
Right.
I read articles.
I was thinking
really.
Mexican cartel. That's Colombia cartel.
All the cartels.
Hell yeah, we're ripping
Dude,
today.
we're ripping from both ends. I'm not even going to make you get the spray. You know why? I want it. I want it, baby. Let's go.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
Did you know Mike Tyson used to live, I think, in Bedminster?
I don't think I did know
Dude, that guy had so many houses. That's the type of shit I'm trying to be on.
You're trying to forget some of your houses?
Yeah, dude. Just abandon them. Did you know that in Bedminster, Trump's golf course used to be owned by John DeLorean? The DeLorean guy?
No.
Dude, I'm learning so much this week, and I'm retaining it.
Because of this,
Ashwagandha.
this episode is sponsored by Ashwagandha.
Do it, but be careful, because he saw something on Reddit that might or may not be true.
Bedminster,
Far Hills.
Mike Tyson.
That's an insane face, dude. That just scared me, dude. There was a video I saw of this guy. Some guy was pulling out of a parking space from the curb, and some guy had a head-on collisioned him.
Yeah.
And then the guy it was 2 guys. They got out of the car and they're like, "Dude, what the hell? You just hit us!" And the guy was just rolled his window down and was making those faces. And then he was like, and he was doing that like Willem Dafoe type shit.
Yeah.
And then people were like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" No, it was really cool. And that's what you got to do. If you mess up, just go crazy. not on somebody. Just start making crazy faces and lick your lips a lot and say, "Oh my God, I just woke up."
Grab the headrest from your passenger seat, throw it out the window.
That could work. But that little button is such a
Yeah, I know. It's hard to do it one-handed.
Yeah. Just you're doing your crazy thing and you're like, "Just wait." And you lean over and do it and then right back into character.
Or better yet, grab the headrest and just start headbutting it.
You could do the one behind you because you could just do this way.
Oh yeah.
Chuck it out a sunroof if you got one.
I think there is something to the notion of just trying to just be crazy on the road. Like if I've gotten into some sketchy scenarios where somebody else is most definitely in the wrong and I'm leaning on my horn and I'm a little bitch and I don't like confrontation, so the adrenaline starts fucking making me shake
Instantly.
real quick. But if you just go the opposite direction, you're just can you turn my volume down in post?
Sure.
But just if you're just I'll fucking kill you! I'll fucking kill you! What the fuck do you want? How? I almost just blacked out a little. if you do that, like, what are the odds the person's gonna want the smoke?
You want to know something that's so funny?
What?
I learned how to do that without making noise. I was losing my voice like 3 times a week.
That's nuts. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pay for that later.
Yeah,
and
dude,
I'm lightheaded.
it's not worth it. But if you do that type of shit, grab the wheel and shake, dude, you'll always win.
You know those dudes that like the douchebags with like the real modded cars, and they can take their steering wheel off real easy.
Yeah.
Just freak the fuck out, then detach your steering wheel. I'll fucking club you to death with my steering wheel.
No, you know what you got to do? You got to buy an extra one.
Yeah.
And like throw it at people. You know what I mean? Like, pretend to rip it off. Or no, you know what you do if somebody like fucks with you? You don't like, you just get in front of them and hold the steering wheel out the window. Because then they can't see that there's still one there. You just start waving the steering wheel around.
Or just like buy a...
Okay. Let's make a hard...
Leave it in!
I can't. Evidence, dude. Let's make a hard transition here.
Okay.
So I'm sure you've heard about all the things going on with P. Diddy. I'm sure you've read.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was reading an article, and as I'm reading it, it was like describing his parties and stuff like that.
Alleged.
No, like he had parties.
Okay.
No, there's nothing
I
alleged
mean,
about
LeBron said, "Ain't no party like a P. Diddy party," right?
Sure. So as I'm reading this, and it's like describing like his parties, I remember my dad telling me he went to 2 P. Diddy parties.
What?
Yes, between
Oh my God.
between 2009 and 2012. So as I'm reading the article, like I'm like remembering like the stories that he told me, right? And I'm like, this is crazy. Like I totally forgot that because like he used to just tell me crazy stories because he had like a crazy life. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, it'd be great if we had him on to talk about the P. Diddy parties, dude. So I was like, maybe we can have him on as a guest, and he can tell us about what it was like, dude. I think that would be so cool.
Oh God, do we have to turn the lights out for this? Do we have to light a candle?
They might turn themselves out. But... Dude, I've had this thing for a long ass time.
I used to have this exact same edition.
Oh, I just thought it'd be funny.
Ask me if my cousins and I went up in the attic and tried to spook ourselves.
Did you actually do it?
We did.
Dude,
yeah.
I got this as a kid because I wanted one, and I got too scared to use it.
Yeah.
And as I'm setting it down right now, I'm still too scared to use it. So we'll just let it sit there, and we'll see if it moves.
Okay.
But don't do something to make it move. And don't just stare at it. Let's just keep talking.
So,
but how crazy is that? I was like, damn, you went to P. Diddy parties. But I just wanted to make you laugh. That was really funny for me.
That's fucking great.
But yeah, dude, that's crazy. And then did you see?
Oh wait, for those just listening, he pulled out a Ouija board
Let me see this too.
because his dad's dead.
Yeah, long, like
super dead, like never coming back.
No,
unlike Jesus, his dad's never coming back.
So then, did you see that? There's all these articles now: TMZ, Daily Mail, Sun, U.S. Sun. Like, I get those are like tabloids and shit like that. But Patrick Mahomes had to delete a tweet. Did you just move it?
Nah, I tried to.
Patrick Mahomes had to delete a tweet. And from 2014, February of 2014.
Yeah.
He's still in high school.
Yeah.
Because he didn't go to college till 2014, so in the fall.
Right.
And it said, "Yeah, P. Diddy!" ! And the articles are saying Patrick Mahomes deletes tweet, distancing himself from P. Diddy. Your brain's broke. Now, Patrick Mahomes was in high school senior. Is that what Diddy liked? Yes, but he had no connection to him. It's not story. It's not news. What are we doing?
It would be
Do you know what I tweeted in high school? A lot worse, probably. Don't scroll back, please. It's not news.
It would be like if I back in late high school, early college. The little bit of community college that I did. Don't make that face.
That's weird.
When I was first starting to get into what?
Okay, we got to change batteries real quick.
Okay.
All right, just hang on. Sorry. Lying about college. What were we going to say? Sorry.
You said Pat Mahomes, and I was just going to say, like, oh, what if I watched American Beauty and I tweeted that I thought Kevin Spacey was great, but,
Oh.
Doesn't really have the same punch now.
You kind of do a lot of spacey things.
What? What?
Didn't he like go out to a
Don't
bar?
say that.
Didn't he go out to a bar and like meet a young guy, and you met out to a restaurant and met a young girl?
What are you saying right now?
I mean,
You're being crazy.
he went out to a bar and he slipped
Slander
his
and libel.
pants and,
Slander and libel. You're assassinating my character.
It goes both ways.
No.
I'm back. Back in the New York groove.
Watch your
Ace
mouth.
Frehley, fight me. We can be on the undercard of Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Ace Frehley, put him up. Let me see the Dukes. Put him up, Ace
Who you got?
Frehley.
Mike Tyson or
I
Jake
got-
Paul?
Okay,
I fucked up my voice.
did you really?
I think so.
It was funny though.
Yeah. It's from coughing, not from me screaming. But the screaming didn't help.
I'm sorry.
Talk.
Tea tonight, I promise you, and honey, if you can, because you're gonna be fucked for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Tyson quit his podcast to train.
Really?
That's scary.
Yeah.
Like I don't know the rules because at first like it was an exhibition, and then I don't know. I heard like a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be like a real fight.
Yeah.
But like, I'm scared. I think Jake Paul is actually scared because there's clips. He watches clips of Mike. We both got to stop.
Mine stink.
There's clips of Jake Paul watching Mike Tyson train,
Yeah.
and he looks genuinely nervous. Yeah, and he can't hide it,
Yeah.
and it's tough. Another thing too is that like, well, Jake Paul lost to a real boxer. Period. So
Yeah.
like experience. Because Ben Askren was an MMA guy, and I think he just took the fall. He didn't care. That was like the first kind of big name MMA guy that he fought.
Okay.
But I just think there's some. Now Mike Tyson's 57, 58.
Yeah.
But there's just something about doing something that long
Yeah.
that it's just you can't. Now, okay, if you put a guy that's like Deontay Wilder, right? Well, that's a bad example. If you put a guy that was just bigger but less experienced versus a smaller guy, because Mike Tyson, like height-wise, isn't really a big guy,
Yeah.
right? But when size comes into play, yeah, size I think can win. But you see videos all the time of like little dudes like fucking up a big guy because they know how to fight.
Yeah.
But at a certain point, yeah, size is just gonna win. But
What's Jake Paul like size wise?
I think he's 6. I don't know. We could just look it up. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
guess. He's 6'1", 199.
Okay.
And what did I say, Mike Tyson? He looked a lot taller than Mike Tyson. But anyway,
Yeah.
there's just certain things I feel like that you only get with experience and time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just going to come out, and it's just going to, I don't know. And he already lost to a real boxer.
Who was the real boxer?
Fury. What the hell?
Tyson Fury?
No, his brother.
Nick Fury
No,
from the
Tommy
Avengers.
Fury. Tommy Fury. Damn, that was going to drive me crazy. And Tommy Fury, I mean, good boxer, but like, that's his life. That's what he grew up doing. So like, yeah, he fucking. I don't remember what happened in that fight, but I know Jake Paul lost, and it was the only like first like real boxer that he fought. But
Do you think it's like?
we should watch it. We should do a live stream and watch it.
I don't think we could legally.
No, but it'd be on us. You ever see? Oh, you probably haven't. But like Fight Companion, like what Joe Rogan does.
No.
So he can't show the fights, right?
I try to avoid anything Joe Rogan does.
Oh, okay, that's fucking liberal. You
Guilty.
just you just Scoobied. But when he's not doing commentary, what he'll do is he'll watch a fight and he'll put like the timer on the screen so people can follow with it.
Yeah.
But it's like his commentary, but he can do more because he's not there. It's not like sanctioned commentary.
Yeah.
And then people can like sync up and watch it with him. But like we should do that. Like, we
Yeah.
could have it over there and it's just on us. And
Okay, I'm down. I don't really give a flying
care to
fuck
watch it?
about fight. I would watch it. I don't know if I have enough to say that it would be interesting to watch me watch it. You know,
well, think
I don't
more
know
of your-
shit about.
Think more of yourself.
I don't know anything about fighting, and I don't care to learn anything.
Well, you're gonna learn today. This episode ends with us fist fighting.
I just told you how much I weigh, dude. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, and what did I just say?
I'm a lineman, dude.
What did I just say?
Scrawny as fuck in high school.
Experience. Yeah, and hey, so were you.
Yeah, that's right.
What happened?
Hey,
Yeah.
you made me scrunch.
I think he's stealing. Somebody needs to keep an eye on him.
But do you think it's going to be like a real fight, or do you think it's?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know the rules. We'll look it up as it gets closer. But
I really want to watch Mike Tyson knock Jake Paul the fuck out.
Yeah.
Which I think most people are thinking.
But what if it goes the other way?
Jake Tyson?
Jake Tyson knocks out Paul.
He fucks him up so bad he gets to take his last name.
Mike Paul. Oh, Mike Paul.
Jake Paul just like complete.
They get married at the end.
Now that's the ending we all want.
Yeah. Dude, imagine you knock a guy out and propose. Imagine you knock a guy out and propose to him at the end. Oh man, like they're standing there and the ref's holding their arms and then they raise the arm up, but then like you get down on one knee. Dude, I'm gonna be a boxer and just propose to everybody I fight. That'd be cool. I would really fuck with their minds. You know how like that one guy, the first guy like gets in the ring, and then like the other guy's standing there, and he comes in, and then the other guy's trying to look tough, and then he walks in circles. Yeah, and he's like, another guy's in the corner. I would just go up and propose, dude. That would just, you can't. There's nothing you could say or do to me after that. Like you just got proposed to, dude. That's crazy.
Or how about if you were a professional boxer, the other guys in his corner, like like fucking throwing jabs and like drinking Gatorade or whatever,
You never have watched a boxing match.
Don't care. But then what if you're the other guy and you're in your corner just like standing completely still, just staring at him?
People, that happens. Yeah.
That must be such a mind fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I'm
just
not
like a crazy guy. Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything.
Like it's not even phasing the person. Yeah. Dude, we got to get you into combat sports, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we send each other videos of people knocking each other out.
Oh, true.
So why don't you?
Yeah, you send me like crazy videos of people like blowing up and stuff.
You sent me that.
Yeah, that's true.
You sent me a video of somebody getting drone striked.
Was it
drone struck? Yeah,
that was crazy. I don't mean to laugh at it because it's like a fucking startling humanitarian crisis. But like the other day,
that's crazy. But like
the other day, I was just scrolling through Reddit, minding my business, and mind you, I'm not subscribed to any like crazy subreddits really. Like, except for on my porn account. Like, there's some stuff there.
Wow.
All legal, all cool. Nothing like alleged.
Saying that makes it so crazy, dude.
Well, no, I just anyway. But I'm scrolling through, and there's somebody posts a video of just like these people walking down the street, civilians, and just like, and they're erased from history. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it wasn't marked as not safe for work either.
It wasn't?
No.
It just started playing?
It wasn't even on a subreddit where that should have been on there.
That's crazy.
There's a subreddit called There Was an Attempt.
Okay.
It's like somebody's trying to do a trick on a skateboard and they like break their ankle, and it's like there was an attempt to ride a skateboard.
Sure.
And the title was like there was an attempt to walk down the street.
That's
and
insane,
it's just like a drone
dude.
strike, and it's like, why the fuck is this here?
And like I'm eating my dinner and I get a text that just says crazy with a link to that, and I'm like, that's nuts.
Yeah,
dude.
and I'm sure you were like, whoa, it didn't faze you. It didn't faze me, really.
That's bad.
The internet's like rotted all of our minds.
And that's what they wanted, dude.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted.
That's what the Illuminati wants.
What? If it gets us views, where do we sign? Killing it, dude. I don't think...
My voice is so fucked up.
I know. I'm so sorry about that. But I will say it was funny. Let's try to get a second can. The table right there is like a double rim.
Yeah, it's not
fair.
fair.
You'd have a really high shooting percentage if the table wasn't there.
because I'm usually aiming for the backboard that is the wall.
But you have to kind of go below and to the left of the light switch.
Well, the other thing is I'm usually doing a hook shot.
Yeah.
You're
going for style points as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm going for not give a fuck. I'm going for that globetrotter.
Did you see that kid he plays like travel basketball, but he's 12 years old and he's 6'5", and he's like dominating people? I saw
I might have
like
seen
a House of Highlights thing. Why does House of Highlights always be coming up on my shit? I don't subscribe to you. I don't dislike you, but how are you everywhere?
Do you ever like the videos?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh well, then,
I know how it works, but hey,
I have like a really long hair on my back.
Yeah,
growth.
Growth.
We should pull it out on live stream
and sell it, and get it graded by PSA. and then auction it off. Can you grade this? Is it an authentic Brady Neal hair?
We're disgusting, rotten people.
Do you remember when I cut your hair in my backyard and then I got the leaf blower out and I blew all the hair into my yard? And then I sent a picture of my backyard to you and I photoshopped your head like a bunch of different sizes, like a bunch of little Bradys grew out of the ground. Dude, that was great, dude. I used to give you the best haircuts of your life.
Yeah, true.
Right or wrong? I used to give you really damn good haircuts.
The only thing is the lady who cuts my hair is like a very pretty Latina woman, and you're not that.
Did you see the meme I sent you today? And it said, "I could build Rome in a day if a thick Latina asked me to."
Yeah,
and you probably could. You would, yeah. That's what like carrot on a stick. You just need a booty, just a Latina booty dangling in your face, and you would be very motivated.
That having been said, I love my girlfriend very much, and I respect her. Anyway.
But I'm not wrong.
I love Latinos. Love looking at them. Only category I watch.
I can't wait to see you in an apartment 9 Kohl's tailored suit in a courtroom watching clips of this video. Watching clips from this podcast, just a compilation of just, but I'm serious. That's going to be so fun for me. And I'm going to go to every hearing, every trial.
You're my lawyer.
Dude, they wouldn't
You're
allow
my counsel.
that. You wouldn't want that because I would just be like.
Because your case would be like right after mine.
I don't have that, dude. I don't have cases, dude. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Expose the hard drives.
Dude, there's a... Dude, you say things like that and it's crazy.
I just mean like all the stuff you've cut out of the podcast, not like you've got like cheese pizza. From Domino's.
I'm glad you made it clear, but damn, dude, that's so nuts. I was doing well today. I think we got to go.
Up the dose.
Up the dose or up the dose or change the host. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but
put it on a shirt.
that would be it. That'd be it. Up the dose. That'd be a good shirt. I'm done. This has been the Z-Listers podcast. That's Brady Neal. He's crying. He got no voice. I'm doing well. We're rocking out.
And AJ's dad says hi.
He's here. Anybody you want to talk to? Happy Easter.
Bye.